Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. Diamondback Energy acquires Endeavor for $26 billion. Threads testing feature to show trending topics. Reilly versus Ridley discussed on podcast. Microsoft tests Windows 11 as big update nears. Bronx subway shooting leaves 1 dead, 5 wounded. Pet cat spreads bubonic plague to Oregon resident. Salt substitutes aid in maintaining healthy blood pressure, and much more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
February 13th in history. February 13th, 962. Emperor Otto I and Pope John XII co-signed the Diploma Ottonianum, recognizing John as the ruler of Rome. February 13th, 1755. Treaty of Gianti, signed by VOC Pakubuwono III and Prince Mankubumi. The treaty divides the Javanese kingdom of Mataram into two, Sunanate of Surakarta and Sultanate of Yogyakarta.
Today's obituaries. Aletta Bezwiedenhout, brief Wikipedia summary. Aletta Bezwiedenhout, a Kenyan-born South African actress, has passed away at the age of 74. She was known for her roles in films such as In My Country and Paljas. Bezwiedenhout also worked as a filmmaker and writer during her career. Alain Dorval, brief Wikipedia summary. Alain Dorval, a 77-year-old French voice actor known for dubbing the voices of Sylvester Stallone, Nick Nolte, and the Disney character Pete, has passed away from cancer. Datta Gaikwad, brief Wikipedia summary. Datta Gaikwad, a former Indian cricketer, has passed away at the age of 95. Gaikwad played 11 test matches for India and captained the team on their tour of England in 1959. He was known for his strong defensive skills and elegant shots. Gaikwad scored over 3,000 runs in the Ranji Trophy and had 14 centuries to his name. Abdul Aziz Junejo was a Pakistani politician. He served as a member of the Provincial Assembly of Sindh from 2016 to 2023. He was affiliated with the Pakistan People's Party, PPP, and won elections from multiple constituencies. On February 13, 2024, he passed away and was laid to rest in Khairpur Nathan Shah. Ibrahim Saidi Rashidi Musabaha, 72, Tanzanian politician. Gabriela Pando, brief Wikipedia summary. Gabriela Pando, a former Argentine Olympic field hockey player, has passed away at the age of 53 after battling cancer. Pando represented Argentina at the 1996 Summer Olympics and was a member of the women's national team from 1989 to 1998. She was known as one of Argentina's most notable hockey players. Rashid Safulin, 74, Russian artist, production designer and decorator, known for his work on the film Stalker. Valery Vostratin, brief Wikipedia summary. Valery Vostratin, a Russian colonel general and politician, has passed away at the age of 71. He served as a member of the State Duma from 2003 to 2011. Chaudhry Mohammad Adnan, brief Wikipedia summary. Chaudhry Mohammad Adnan, a Pakistani politician and member of the Punjab Provincial Assembly, was shot and killed at the age of 47. Adnan was a member of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party and had served as a parliamentary secretary during his tenure. Mihai Amihalacioai, brief Wikipedia summary. Mihai Amihalacioai, a Moldovan accordionist and conductor, passed away at the age of 62 due to liver cancer. He had an accomplished career, collaborating with various orchestras and performing in multiple countries. He underwent a liver transplant in 2023, but sadly succumbed to the illness in February 2024. David Booley, brief Wikipedia summary. David Booley, a 70-year-old American chef known for his flagship restaurant Booley in New York City, has died from a heart attack. Booley was renowned for his high standards and innovative cuisine, earning numerous awards and accolades throughout his career. He was also recognized for his dedication to personalized and health-driven menus.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Diamondback Energy is soaring after announcing its acquisition of Permian rival Endeavor for a whopping $26 billion. This news comes from Investors Business Daily.
Diamondback Energy, an oil and gas company, has announced its acquisition of Endeavor Energy for $26 billion.
Very sick pet cat gave Oregon resident case of bubonic plague, Ars Technica.
An Oregon resident contracted bubonic plague from their pet cat, marking the first case in the state since 2015. The individual's case responded well to antibiotic treatment, and health officials have taken measures to prevent the spread of the disease. Cats are considered a common source of plague infection in the United States.
Bronx subway shooting, 1 dead, 5 people wounded after shooting on platform at Mount Eden Station, WABC TV.
A shooting at a subway station in the Bronx, New York, left 1 person dead and 5 others injured. The incident occurred on the northbound platform of the Mount Eden train station, and police believe it was not a random shooting, but rather a dispute between 2 groups of teenagers. The NYPD is searching for at least 1 suspect.
Chris Long reacts to Travis Kelce jawing with Andy Reid in Super Bowl 58, The Rich Eisen Show.
Nikki Haley calls Donald Trump, quote, disgusting over his veterans comments, USA Today.
Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley has condemned former President Donald Trump for mocking her deployed husband. Haley criticized Trump for never having served in the military and accused him of making disparaging comments about veterans. She is using Trump's comments as a reason for voters to support her in the South Carolina GOP presidential primary. Haley has also released an ad highlighting Trump's past comments about veterans and his alleged insults towards fallen soldiers. The criticism marks a significant shift for Haley, who had previously avoided directly criticizing Trump.
Business news.
Beamer's collaboration with NVIDIA helps fuel stock's nearly 8-fold rally. Market Watch.
Shares of Beamer Imaging Limited surged by as much as 1,556% on Monday after the content-adaptive video company announced its connection to chip powerhouse NVIDIA Corp. Beamer will present its joint research with NVIDIA on automated video modernization at the ACM Mile High Video 2024 conference in Denver. The stock closed the day up 371.6% and rose an additional 20% after hours.
Threads is testing today's topics to tell users what's trending in the U.S., The Verge.
Meta is testing a new feature on its messaging app, Threads, in the U.S. that shows a list of popular topics being discussed by other users. The feature aims to improve discoverability on the platform and is determined by machine learning AI systems that analyze the number of people discussing a topic and their interactions with related posts. The company also has a team of content specialists to ensure topics comply with community guidelines. The feature will be launched in more countries and languages once it is optimized.
Technology news.
EA flop. Immortals of Avium reportedly cost around $125 million. According to a former developer, they stated that a AAA single-player shooter in today's market was a truly awful idea. This information was reported by GamesRadar.
EA invested a significant amount of money in its single-player FPS game, Immortals of Avium, which received mixed reviews and was considered a financial failure. The game's development cost was around $85 million, with EA contributing $40 million for marketing and distribution. The game's failure is attributed to its overscoped concept and attempting to create a 8AA single-player shooter in a highly competitive market. The disappointment in Immortals' performance may discourage major studios from investing in similar big-budget single-player games.
Microsoft starts testing Windows 11 24H2 as this year's big update takes shape. Ars Technica.
Microsoft has released new Windows Insider builds, indicating an early start to the development of the next major release of Windows, expected to be released later this year. The builds include new features such as sudo for Windows, better support for hearing aids, and changes to the SMB protocol. The release of these builds suggests that a potential Windows 12 launch this year is unlikely but not ruled out.
Sports news.
Reilly versus Ridley with Matthew Barnaby, J.D. Bunkus podcast, Sportsnet.
People born on this day:
February 13th, 1946. Colin Matthews, English composer and educator.
Mike Nickius is a former Canadian baseball player who played as a catcher for the New York Mets and Toronto Blue Jays. He also represented Great Britain internationally. Nickius had a successful career in college and the minor leagues before making it to the major leagues.
Paul Lazarsfeld was an influential Austrian-American sociologist and academic who founded Columbia University's Bureau of Applied Social Research. He played a significant role in shaping the techniques and organization of social research in the 20th century. Lazarsfeld's work focused on empirical sociology, and he made important contributions to the field of mass communication research.
Health news.
Study shows salt substitutes help to maintain healthy blood pressure in older adults. Medical Express.
Replacing regular salt with a salt substitute can reduce the incidence of hypertension in older adults without increasing the risk of low blood pressure, according to a study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. The study found that those who used a salt substitute had a 40% lower incidence of hypertension compared to those who used regular salt. The use of salt substitutes can help control and maintain healthy blood pressure and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease.
Can eating nothing but meat actually be healthy? The real dangers and upsides of restrictive diets. Salon.
The first article discusses the rise of the carnivore diet, which involves consuming only animal products. While there may be short-term benefits, such as eliminating added sugar and refined grains, experts warn about the long-term sustainability and potential negative effects on health and psychological well-being. They emphasize the importance of developing healthy lifestyle habits instead of relying on restrictive diets.
Entertainment news.
Swizz Beatz reacts to Usher and wife Alicia Keys' steamy public display of affection at Super Bowl 2024. New York Post.
Swizz Beatz defended his wife, Alicia Keys, after viewers criticized her close interaction with Usher during the Super Bowl halftime performance. He praised the performance and referred to their duet, My Boo, as a classic. Beatz also promoted the couple's art exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum. Many fans joined him in defending Keys and praising the performance.
Donald Trump vies for Taylor Swift's endorsement and Truth Social Post ... MSNBC.
Super Bowl 2024 ranking the top 10 commercials from Chiefs 49 ERs. Arnold Schwarzenegger among featured stars. CBS Sports.
The article discusses the top 10 commercials that aired during Super Bowl LV8. It highlights ads that were comedic in nature and featured celebrities or athletes poking fun at themselves. The article also mentions commercials that tugged at the audience's heartstrings and separated themselves from the rest.
Now a couple of dad jokes for you.
Did you know that protons have mass? I didn't even know they were Catholic. A police officer caught two kids playing with a firework and a car battery. He charged one and let the other one off.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.